Call is now being recorded.
Okay. So today's November 15th with Mark Craft. And if you want to give me a little bit of background about you, like how old you are, was it your first trip, out on a fishing vessel, where you're from, stuff like that.
Oh, okay. Yeah. My name is Mark Craft. 27 years old. Born January 1st, 1990. I got introduced to that fishing boat through a company called Progressive. I signed up with them, and then the next day, I was working on getting them my information emailed to them. Emailed them all my information, and the next day they called me and told me I needed to have like $160 to get to Seattle, Washington, to get on this fishing vessel, and it was the worst experience of my life.
So tell me about like what you experienced on the boat.
Well, when I first got to Miss Lane, when we first got the plane, Miss Lane picked us up. She talked to us for a while, and we proceeded to the vessel. It was in a boatyard. We get to the boatyard. She was telling us, like, it was me and my friend George. We both flew in together. So she was telling us about the boat or whatnot, telling us they had food ready on the boat. So the first person that we saw when we got to the boat, well, my first impression of the boat here was like, wow, this is a big, raggedy, rusty boat. So I asked her, I said, Miss Lane, is that boat, safe? She said, oh, yeah, it's safe. So when we got on the boat, we walking around, and I met this guy named Ross. He was kind of drunk or whatever. He just started talking crap to Miss Lane about the food and how long he had been there, because he had been there a week before we came. So he was asking her, like, why haven't the boat haven't left, and why is the food, why they got this old food on the boat, and he was just going off on her or whatever. And she was showing us the room. He was just talking crap to her. So whatever, she left or whatever. And he started talking to us, and he was just talking, telling us what was going on. He had been there for a week. He was from New York, and he was ready to go. He had did it before with another company. That's what they do. And he was just explaining to us what was going on. But it was like we first arrived on that boat, the beginning. And as the day progressed, other people started coming. We started meeting new people and whatnot. And we still were sitting there. They kept telling us every other day that we was going to leave. So eventually the Coast Guard came, and we was figuring out why we couldn't leave, because the boat was kind of like, it was so old to where the Coast Guard was finding so many problems on the boat. They was like, man, it's unsafe to take this boat out to sea, because it's incapable of working. Like, the boat doesn't work properly. And so the Coast Guard finally, they kept filling the boat. Then eventually they got whatever they need to get fixed so they could leave. And we finally left. We finally left Seattle, Washington. We finally left. And I want to say we made it pretty much 4 hours. We didn't really make it there 4 hours from what we had left. And the boat broke down. The boat just broke down in the middle of the ocean. The middle of the ocean. And,
oh my gosh.
Man, I thought we was gonna die, because I got videos of the boat, like the window of the boat was in the water, and it was going like, it was throwing, all you could hear was stuff just flying around the room, the kitchen. You could hear Ivy's about hit, like it was just like boom, boom, everything falling over, because the boat was about to tip over. That's how bad the waves was throwing this boat. So I was so scared. I crawled out my room, and I was scared. I crawled out my room, and I crawled to my friend George's room, and he was in there praying. So we just started praying, like, so we didn't know what was gonna happen, because if the boat turned over, there's no way for us to get out. So it's like, there's no way, there's nothing you can do. just dead. So I'm thinking like it's the end. Cause the motor went out. Like it was the motor was out. We was dead at sea. No power, no nothing. The boat was just at a drift, and it was like I said, we left from Seattle, Washington. We probably didn't get out 5,000 miles for the boat break down, and then and throughout the trip, it kept breaking down, kept breaking down, kept breaking down. So it was kind of like that boat was just crazy, and it was just really, like I said, then we started going on, we started meeting, that's when Carson Carson's a great guy, but whatever he got going on, let the records know, Carson is a great guy, but the crap is him and his parents, like, the crap that they got, that crap they got going on, like how they did us, it's really wrong how they did us, whatever they got going on, you know, how they did us is I don't even want to say what I want to say, but that's really sorry. That's really sorry for what they done on their behalf. But when you meet this guy, you would not think this guy like this, like, because the whole time that we was out there, he kept like telling us like it's gonna be all right, like I'll get paid, this happened, and so when the boat was breaking down, like I'm talking to Carson, like, hey Carson, like, hey man, it's unsafe. You know, this unsafe or whatnot. And he just, you know, ensured it was gonna be okay. Ensured it was gonna be okay. So we finally make it. We finally to get the boat back going. Captain Steve got the boat back going and whatever. And it went so far that it broke down again. It just kept breaking down. So eventually one motor just went out. One motor went out. Boom. So we was on the water, I wanna say, we was on the water almost 20 days before we even much got to where we supposed to be at. Then once we get where we get to, by this time everybody out arguing. You got the dude I said, Ross, he arguing with the cook, and it's just the boat just going crazy. The people going kind of crazy because they not working. We don't know we haven't got paid at this point. By this time I had been out there a month. Well, I've been out there a whole month. I haven't gotten out one penny, you know, because we've been sitting at the docks in Seattle, Washington for like 3 weeks. We sat there. Then it takes almost another 2.5 weeks to get to this other spot where the fishing's supposed to start at. But in the meanwhile, while we're in the docks, they got us painting the boat, you know, doing deckhand work, wrapping up the ropes. We doing all that, so we still haven't got paid. So we want our money now. It's a month went by. Like I said, Carson, a great guy. For no time we think that he was messing over us, because he really like had us. He had us to believe him. He was like, "Man, I'm gonna take care of y'all, man. My mom, he on the phone talking. My mom gonna take care of y'all." So okay. That month go by. Okay, then we meet the Russians, and they start bringing on these fish, and Carson worked the hell out of us. He's good people, but he worked the hell out of us. We didn't get no sleep. We had to smell. They had this pneumonia. They had pneumonia leaks all the time. Like, we gotta breathe in this pneumonia. I'm telling them, hey Carson, man, I'm getting lightheaded. Like, you need to cut that stuff out, but you know, you need the ammonia to freeze the freezers. Like, it was, like I said, it just started going, it went from, it was already bad anyway when I got on the water, because, you know, I shouldn't even be on the water, but, and that boat started tilting over, and as we started working, we didn't get I want to say in a week, we probably got 5 hours of sleep. And that was like an hour each day. Because once we started working, it wasn't no sleep. We worked from the sun up to sundown. You know, the sun really didn't never go down because it's Alaska. The sun really don't go down. It kind of like, I want to say, like it's set, but it's not down. It's like, you know it's there. You can still see it. So we just worked from day up to day. Like, he just worked the hell out of us. Like, worked was no money, no nothing. And by this time, I'm getting fed up. So I'm starting to talk like, hey, man, You ain't paid us. Now this time our bills starting to get late. Our family's back at home worried about it because we have no phone. He told us he was gonna have internet for us. We could stay in contact with our family. He did not do that. We didn't get a phone till we got to Dillingham, and it was because it was a guy named Ben on the boat. He was really kind. He was smart, so he connected our phones to the Dillingham Towers. They had some type of service called AGC. He connected. As long as your phone was on, we could use the tower. So that's how he connected it. If it weren't for him, we would have never talked to our family. Because Carson wasn't trying to let us talk to nobody. Like, we was just on the boat. Captain Steve, the mate, another guy named Mike. I actually thought they had something to do with us not getting paid and stuff. At first, I kind of was like, them guys there was all in it on together. Because Carson was telling us, like, Carson was feeding us one thing, then Captain Steve would have a meeting, and Carson don't come to the meeting. And it was kind of like, Carson
what's going on?
What's going on? Because Captain Steve was telling us the truth, and Carson was the one blowing smoke up our butt. You see what I'm saying? So Captain Steve was telling the truth, and Carson the one was trying to make it like, hey man, that guy there, he this, he that. At first, like I said, I was like, man, Captain Steve full of crap, but it wasn't him. He wasn't the cause of it. It was just the plan that Carson them had, man. Like, we drinking dirty water, like we bathing with cold water. We drinking dirty rush water. The food, like, I'll never do that again. That was the worst experience of my life. It was like jail on the water. That's what it was.
Wow.
Like, I'm talking about, I can't even describe, because we don't hear with, don't mind, we don't hear with people that we really don't know. You got one guy, he on here watching men in the shower, and all kind of crap, like, stuff like that going on. You got a dude on the boat. He a part of the KKK, whatever he got going on. And he's full of acid and meth. He got a rag tied around his hand, want to stab people. The boat was there for mess. That guy name was Zach. Zach was Carson's best friend. So yeah, the water that we drink, they put bleach in it, try to poison us. Like, it was just crazy. Like,
Why do you think they would do that? What do you think they had to gain from that?
I don't know. I guess they ain't had nothing to gain, but I guess they were just trying to, like, prove a point or whatever he had going on. Because he really was like, at first the guy Zach was cool. I guess because they say he was on that meth real bad. I guess he was having a relapse or whatever he had going on. He turned to not like black people, and he wanted to stab us and all kind of crap. Like, they had to, like, call the Coast Guard just to get him off the boat.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, they had to. He all of a sudden turned anti-racist on the boat. Talking about just he was on a whole nother level. He almost got thrown off the boat in the water. Like, he was just on a whole nother level. But they called the Captain Steve, them had called the Coast Guard, and they finally came and got him off the boat because they couldn't have that going on. But I never go on another boat. Like, I still think about that stuff to this day. That's why I can talk to you like I'm talking to you, because it's so much happening. It's so much happened to me on this boat. I honestly could talk for hours about it. I'm just trying to, like, sum it up, because I know we can't just talk for hours about it, but that stuff, what we went through on that boat, that's going to forever be with us. Like, even when I try not to think about it, I catch myself, like, thinking about it, because I lost all this money I lost by dealing with Carson and them, knowing they wasn't going to pay us. I lost bills behind. I lost stuff. I lost phones. And then the storm hit me. Now, not only that I have to lose 3 months with no money. Nobody gave us no money. They gave us $500 and a plane ticket home. All our bills behind, everything behind. Then we come home, and I want to say I'm gonna say a couple weeks later, Harvey came and hit us. Boom, we get flooded out. Mind you, we have no money, we have nothing. And now we really got nothing. So I was telling Captain Steve, like, man, we lost our houses out here, man. We lost 3 months of our lives that we can't get back. And then the storm hit us on top of that. And take the little stuff we do got that we came home to, all that's gone to us. We was gonna lose anyway because we didn't have the money. I know I lost a lot of stuff because I didn't have the money to pay. Because I'm sitting up here thinking I'm finna get paid for out here. That's the only reason I went out there, to get ahead.
Right.
I went out there and I left a job, a good job that I can't even go back to for that. Now I'm looking still unemployed, still all this, going through all this right now. Like every day. I'm going through this I'm leaving this right now with nothing. But him and his parents and his kids and probably somewhere ain't got a worry in the world about nothing. They know how they bills gonna get paid. They know how their kids gonna get winter clothes. They gonna have their family okay for Christmas, you know. That's why I say when we went on that boat, that's life changing, man. That changed my life in a major way. And nobody did nothing about it. That's crazy. They didn't go to jail. Not saying I want to see somebody go to jail, but damn, something needs to happen. Like, they took, damn, we not no foreigners. We not none of that. We from America. This is where we from. Come on, man. Nothing happened. Like, nothing. We didn't get no money or none of that. And on top of that, they don't go to jail. They don't get nothing. Just some little fines or whatever that they not going to pay and keep it pushing. Probably wait another 3-4 years to open up another company under another name and do the same thing. Keep doing it. Nothing going to happen to them. The first crew they had out there, they did this too. But there was some people that they was getting, illegal immigrants they was getting. Like the dude that was on the boat named Bo, he was from Slovakia or something like that. He was out here on he didn't have a work visa, he had like a visit visa. He wasn't even supposed to be on the boat. Like stuff like that. Like crazy, man. Like them people could do all this stuff and nothing happened. We came back home to nothing. When I left and when I went out there, I had money. I was doing fine. Cause like I said, them people progressive. They know how them people did them last year. So why would they send us out there and get done even worse? So I said, man, that was crazy. Like I'm talking about, they run. I know they ain't nothing we could do. And that's all I say. It's just like mad as I am, mad as I get talking about this. Cause I get mad talking about it because I know that's crazy. Yeah. That's crazy. That's crazy. Like, to me, it don't make sense. Like, how did they expect us to provide for our family? We didn't get nothing from that. Came here, we lost everything, and we still got nothing. Every day struggling, trying to figure out how I'm going to get the next thing going for myself and my little girl and all this. That's crazy. Like, them people ruined their lives. And I hope they hear their recording, because it's sad what they done. They ought to feel bad. Shit. It's crazy. Like I said, I don't even have the words to say for it, because, you know, I got pictures of this stuff, like the stuff we actually went through this. Like, this stuff you see on TV. Right. You see stuff that we went through on TV. People laughing and playing about it, but we actually went through this. So I thought I was going to die. I don't know what kept that boat from turning over. I think it was the grace of God, because we was praying. Like, that's how it was. Like, the windows was in the water. I could see the water. So that means that boat was on the side. The boat was on the side, like somebody took it, was taking it, and putting it on its side. This way. Like, you could see the water. The window in the water. The water coming through the window a little bit. Like, the boat could have sunk. That's what I think about. Like, what if that would have happened? Then, if that would have happened, not only was they not gonna pay us, we went out there and died for something that we wasn't gonna never get. They had no intentions on giving us nothing because they was already in debt with the Russians.
Right.
I wish I should have seen when I was sick. Ma'am?
Did you ever meet any of the Russians?
Yeah, we met them. We met them, finally, okay. Finally we started, like, okay, finally we started, we had did the work for the Russians. The Russians was coming on the boat. And they was like, they got videos of us. They was recording us working, you know, cleaning the fish, hitting the fish. They was telling him how they want us to do it. But like, you know, they didn't know that we was unexperienced until we started talking to them. Like I told them like, hey man, look, I understand this is y'all money right here, but this is new to me. And I know everybody on the boat, so this is new to them too. We all new to this. It's not something that we've been doing. The Russians was under the impression that we've been doing it because like they wanted 100,000 pounds a day, and we barely could do 14,000 pounds a day because we don't know what we doing. We all over the place.
Right.
So we meet the Russians or whatnot, and the Russians started talking to us, and that's when the stuff started going downhill. And we finally, like I said, Ben got us hooked into the GCI towers down there. I was calling my girlfriend. People was able to call their family. So we started, our families got together and started calling Channel 13 News. So Channel 13 News started putting it on the TV. We was on we was on the news, like, and we got like a bio of us on this boat, like videos and the story of us being on this boat.
Yeah.
But like I say, we met the Russians when we got ready. The Russians, like, they wanted to put their hands on Carson, cause they had a lady on the boat. I'm trying to think of her name. I think her name was Carly. That's her name. She not Russian. She was not a Russian. She was from San Antonio. She was from San Antonio, and she was a bookkeeper. Her name was Carly. She was very cool. So we started telling Carly what was going on with us, and Carly started relating to the Russians, telling the Russians what was going on, what she was seeing going on the boat. So she stayed on the boat as long as she could with us to try to keep, like, food for us, because, like, the food was running out of food. Like I say, the water was dirty, like brown water. Yeah. I wasn't eating on there. A lot of us wasn't eating because it wasn't nothing to eat on the boat. And she was kind of like having fruits and stuff because she was a vegan. So she was eating like fruits, salads, things of that nature, grapes. She was bringing to us stuff like that. The Russians was bringing food and stuff for us. So we finally got off the boat, and we seen the Russians on the land. And the Russians actually took us to Carson dropped us off. May I add that Carson dropped us off. It was raining. He dropped us off in the rain, in the cold, the rain and the cold, and left us there. Like we did something to him.
Right.
You the one had us out here for 3 months, ain't paid us, ain't feed us, and you got the audacity to be mad about something, man. He had some nerves. He left us on this land. First, the police came, you know, 'cause we was just standing there. They know we not from down there 'cause we in Dillingham in Alaska. They know we not from down there. We look different. So we standing on the docks. It's raining. It's cold. The police pull up on us. He said he asked us our name, and before he could ask for anything else, I said, "Sir, look, we not just standing here. You know, we just got off this boat way out there." He saw the boat. He said, "Oh yeah, man, that's the Akutan boat, huh?" He said, "Yeah, man, I heard y'all on the radio." He said, "Man, we was waiting on the Coast Guard so we could board that vessel to get y'all off." But he said, he got on the radio. He started telling them that we was out there, and the Russians came. They was in the van, and we was like, "Man, we trying to go to the airport." It was an airport. I can't think of it. It was in Dillingham, so it was an airport that got to do with Dillingham. It was a big airport. It wasn't that big or small, whatever. We went to that airport. The Russians actually took us to the airport. But if it wasn't for them, like, letting us load up in their, because they didn't have to do this.
Right.
Them people had left. They came back to help us. Because if not, we was going to have to probably walk. And the airport was miles away. So the Russian guys was like, man, look, I'm going to load many as I can in this van with y'all bags and I'll take y'all to the airport. He said, how many? I said, sir, all of us coming out. It's probably like about a good 14 of us is going to come out. The rest going to stay. He was like, well, man, I'm going to try to get many as y'all can. And I was one of the first groups to leave because it was me, a guy named Corey, his mom. It was a bunch of us, but we got in the van first. And they dropped us off. They helped us unload our bags. And they was like, man, we wish y'all luck, and shook our hand and gave us a hug. They was like, man, you know, because what we went through, the stuff we was going through was crazy. Like, I couldn't believe it was happening to me. So the Russians, like, was helping us. They was talking to us on the way, like, man, you know, we sorry about this, like, that guy is wrong. And they was talking to us like, man, we wish we could do more for you guys, but we lost so much money. Like, we giving them money for gas. We gave them money for, they gave them all the front money. They gave them front money to come out there. So the Russians they told us everything. They helped us out. They took us to the airport with cars and just dropped us all in the cold and the rain. It was raining on our heads. I'm talking about pouring down rain. In this cold, he just dropped us off. Kept on going. Like, he was just being like a little prick. Because the cook had fell down the stairs, so they had to take the cook off the boat. They took the cook off the boat because he fell down the stairs and hurt his back. Or whatever happened to him. So it was just a lot going on this boat. Like I said, people got a man on the boat with a knife, killed black people. And like I said, we went through a lot. Anything could happen on that boat. But I ain't gonna lie to you. When I get nervous, I'm nervous, I'm not nervous. I get courage. You see what I'm saying? So that's what really we had to do that though. Because it came a point in time where Captain Steve and them would go in the wheelhouse and lock the door and they be whispering and not telling us nothing. Like, they not telling us nothing. Like, it was like everybody had a alliance or something on the boat. So, you know, it was like I said, it was a lot of tension on that boat. And any time, any given moment, anything could have happened on that boat. And nobody could really be here. Cause it's how bad it came, especially with that guy. Like I told you, Zach, he wanted to kill all the black people. He got a big old brown pride tattoo on his chest. You see what I'm saying? So we had to do it too. Got a guy want to call you this and call you that, out your name and all this crazy stuff because he can't get some drugs and he can't drink. So we had to get ice in his hand. He was like, man, what y'all want to do and this and that. So I just told him straight up, hey, man, I had this trash can. I had a trash can. It was a trash can in the bathroom. It was, you know, those, maybe like a 10-gallon trash can, the big gray ones, where you put your leaves in. So I had the trash can. If he'd have sworn tonight, I was going to put the trash can on his head, and we're going to, because it was like 5 or 6 of us in there, so we're going to beat him up. Cause he, you know, he got a knife in his hand. He was after the black people. He got us in the bathroom because I didn't know what was going on. He was like, hey, man, what's up? Like, man, what's up? What you talking about, man? He got going out. You N-word, this, and that. So I ain't going to take too much of that, but we got past that part because Carson them came in there or whatever and got him out of there or whatnot, talked to him. And he was telling Carson, like, you better have my money. If you don't have my money, I'm going to kill you. So they was arguing and carrying on, but like I said, that was a terrible experience on that boat. And them people something got to happen. They can't just let that go that easy like that. So they ruined our lives, man. Like, it took away from us. Like, I actually quit a job, like, cause I'm thinking I'm gonna come up. So I leave the job, and I wound up not coming up. So it's crazy. To me, it was crazy. And I know a lot of these guys out here that came back to Houston with us, and they're struggling just like me. It's hard to get back where you came from You know, you kind of know what I mean? Like, when you used to have a
Yeah.
certain type of thing and live in a certain type of way, and you can't live that certain type of way due to somebody else's negligence. Because that crap they did was that's just a bunch of bull crap from the lady from the progressive, the ones who sent us out there. It started with progressive. From progressive to them, they all some characters. And progressive shouldn't even be operating no more. And them people that need to do something with themselves. Progressive should have paid us our money. Somebody should have paid us anywhere it go. And at least gave us something. We deserved more than $500 because we've been out there working. We
Right.
did way more work than that. So, like I said, I just don't. I just pretty much don't know. I just know them people there. I ain't got nothing to say to them. I don't even want to be in the same room with them people because ain't nothing good gonna come from that. I don't even want to deal with them people there. Like people there, I'm talking about. They boil my blood. I'm mad now talking about it because it's just crazy. Like for real, like this it's sad, man. Lucky I had friends and family because my other friend George, he can't even go to his house because his house the water was over the roof. He got to stay in a room with his kids, and it's like his mama got cancer. Like these people really ruined our lives. Not only because
the effects of it for a long time.
Yeah. Then that storm came, like I said, these we there. If they would have paid us, we could be able to at least do something. We won't be so down bad, like we down bad, like with nothing, cause we got a double whammy.
Right.
Like man, them people, not only just them. Some people in general wouldn't even much understand what's going on. Like they be like, "Wow, that's crazy." It's crazy, but just imagine. Let's switch positions and let me let you feel this pain over here, cause it take a lot. Like man, I be sitting myself like hurt, crying about that shit, cause I can't even do for my child. Like shit, that shit hurt, man. When you used to having money in your pocket, you used to doing this, you used to doing that. You used to taking care of business, being a man, doing what you're supposed to do. And you gotta sit back and take a seat and try to figure out how you gonna get your next dollar, where it's gonna come from. Or go on the streets and do wrong and then you're gonna wind up in jail. That's what I'm saying. See, things like this, it's all, you know what I'm saying? Things like this, if I was weak minded, I'd be in the streets doing something wrong to try to get money. You see what I'm saying? All because of this. That's why I say that boat, that shit there affected our lives in a major way. It's bigger than us. It's bigger than this. That shit happened to us. It's bigger than us. That's what I'm saying. And for nobody to do nothing, like that shit got pushed up on the rug like it never happened, that's sad. It's crazy. It's crazy. That's why, like I said, if I was weak-minded, I'd be in the streets right now, probably in jail right now, because I'm trying to get some money to provide for my family.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So, you know, it's crazy. Like, it's crazy right there. Them people there, I hope they have a wonderful life. I hope they sit somewhere enjoying themselves. Because that's crazy. Something should have happened. That's all I'm saying. I know it ain't, it's probably not be major to some people. You know, some people probably really don't care. Like, that shit ain't got nothing to do. No, they probably really don't care. Who knows? But they need to know, they need to know what's going on and what's happening to us out here is real. We not just talking. Like, I'm not just telling you I'm broke. I'm not just telling you this. I can show you I'm living this. This is something you can come down here and see. Like, this is real. This is really happening to me. And I sit to myself and I wonder, like, wow, why did this happen to me? You know, try to figure out, like, wow, why did God let me go through this? But hey, He said you got to go through something to get somewhere. So maybe this might be something that I had to go through to get somewhere. I don't know. Who knows? But I wish it would have never happened to me because I was doing just fine. Doing just fine, man. Like I say, my friend George, she got to stay in the room, and his mama got cancer, and this man got all kind of stuff going on. It's like the same way I do. Same way these other people that came home got stuff going on. Like, man, that's crazy. Like, I wish I never did. I won't never get on another boat again to do no kind of work. I don't care if they say we're gonna pay you to just sit here. I'm not gonna go. Not gonna do it.
I don't blame you.
Not gonna do it.
Crazy.
Not gonna do it. That's really crazy. Like I said, that's crazy what happens to us. But like I said, I don't see why nothing ever happened. Like, you know, we had to try to get a lawyer. We had to try to get a lawyer to try to help us. He couldn't help us, and I had to try to get me a lawyer to see what my lawyer could do, and he's still working on it. It's just crazy.
Yeah.
Like, man, we ain't get nothing, and we lost our houses, we lost our cars, we lost money, we lost clothes, we lost everything. Lost a lot of time that we can't get back. Like, man,
Yeah.
if people would have just left me alone, they would never call me back, you know. It's crazy though. Like I said, I just wish something would happen that could benefit everybody. Cause it ain't just, like I said, it ain't just me by myself. I'm saying all of us, from the captain down to the crew. Something needs to happen for all of us, not just certain people. I say all of us. Cause we all going through something and taking it in a different way. I just feel like us coming home with nothing, then that storm hit us, boom, and the storm just come through here and tear up everything like it be, and just left us for sure with nothing. So, like I say, I'm still out here trying to pick up the pieces, still out here broke, you know, still out here trying. I'm still trying though. Like, I'm still trying. Hopefully, the job, I can go to work in a couple of days. I don't know, you know, I'm just playing it by ear, day by day, you know. Just steady trying to push. I ain't gonna lie to you, it's hard. Shit, it ain't easy. It ain't easy by far. In the way this stuff set up out here, it don't make it no easier for you, you know. So that's what I'm saying. That was crazy. I think that what happened to us need to go and gotta go somewhere. We need to talk to somebody that can make some moves for us or something. Shit, something. Somebody do something for us. I don't care. I don't care. Like I said, the lame people, they tell me, some people need to do something. Some people need to, they should, somebody should have went to jail for that crap. Ain't no way nothing happened to nobody. Nothing gonna happen. Like, nothing happened to nobody. Like, they just got us out there and just did what they did. And that's it. So, I don't know what to say, Miss Nikki. That's crazy.
I can't even fathom what you've been through, honestly. I mean, from the boat to the hurricane, I just can't even fathom that.
Yeah. Like I said, I just took a loss, and like I said, I'm just day by day, you know, pray at night, try to keep a positive mind, take a day for the day. Hoping the next day be better than the day before that day, you know. That's all I've been doing. I've been doing too much of nothing.
Well, I really appreciate you talking to me, and I really want to get the cruise, story out there, because as much as they talk about the boat, nobody said anything about the crew,
Right.
So that's my whole goal.
Yeah. Well, like I said, I'm right here. Like I said, a couple of them. I think I don't know if you talked to George yet, but there's a couple of them that, like I said, they out here just like me, like trying to make it, trying to do what we can do, best we can.
Yeah. Well, yeah. If you have I think you said you had a picture of the boat when y'all were sideways. I'll
Yeah,
send you
video.
an email. Oh, video. Yeah, I'll send you an email with that waiver tomorrow morning, and if you want to reply back with it, or send me, anything that you think of later, that's fine. I just can't believe that.
Yeah, like I said, it was pretty. It was pretty bad on this boat. That's something like this. That probably was one of the scariest moments of my. And it would. I ain't no problem. That's my number one. That took number one spot right there. I always thought I probably would have plane or something. If the engine might go out or something. If something crazy like that might have happened. But that boat made number one. That's something I ain't never experienced. Like I ain't never seen nothing like that before. That was crazy. Like all you could hear was like boom, 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 ice box falling, food falling. Like you could hear stuff being swung around. Like because the boat was just flying. The water was just throwing that boat around like it was rocket. Like that's what I'm saying. So I got the videos of that. That was pretty wild. Like I said, they made number one. That's my number one. That's my number one feel right there. Drowning, because that'd have been really bad.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. Well, thank you so much for calling me back. I've been having.
Oh yeah, right. Yeah, I had to call you back because I had seen it. I seen it on there, but I think I was doing something when you called. I was like, man, I don't know who that is. Then I thought about Captain Steve. He said, hey, she gonna call you because her name gonna be Nikki. And I was like, oh man, this ain't Nikki, right? He big as day. So that's how that went. I saw you when you called. I was like, I'm gonna call that number back. I don't know who it is. I was doing something. And I'm like, man, let me call it back. He said, Nikki. Gotta be the lady you sitting there, but I called you back. He told me what was gonna happen, so I just called you back. So I can tell my story. That's what he said.
Yeah, well, I so appreciate it, and my heart goes out to all of y'all, really.
We need it. Thank you. I'm saying thank you for everybody, because I'm pretty sure they gonna say thank you for me. So I'm saying thank you for everybody. We all, like I said, we all. So we all. It's crazy because I can this still be on my mind. Like wake up in the night, like wow, man, that's crazy. So I still got pictures. I still got pictures of us on the boat and videos of us on the boat. We got some good time on the boat. We had a good time when we thought we were gonna get some money, so we was having a good time at the end,
Right.
We were no more playing no more. So we got, like I said, I got a lot of videos and pictures of us on the boat, so I don't have a problem sending it to you.
Yeah. Well, anything that I write, I'm gonna always forward to you, so you'll have copies of everything. But I'll send you that email tomorrow morning.
Okay. I'll be looking forward to it, Miss Nikki.
Yes, and it was so great to talk to you. Thank you so much.
Oh, yes, ma'am. Thank you for wanting to hear my story. I feel special.
Well, have a good evening. I'll be praying for y'all.
All right. Thank you. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Good night.
All right. Bye.
Bye.
Call is now being recorded.
Okay. So today's November 15th with Mark Kraft. And if you want to give me a little bit of background about you, like how old you are, was it your first trip, out on a fishing vessel, where you're from, stuff like that.
Oh, okay. Yeah. My name is Mark Kraft. 27 years old. born January 1st, 1990. I got introduced to that fishing boat through a company called Progressive. They got signed up with them, and then the next day, I was working on getting them my information emailed to them. Emailed them all my information, and the next day they called me and told me I needed to have like $160 to get to Seattle, Washington, to get on this fishing vessel, and it was the worst experience of my life.
So tell me about like what you experienced on the boat.
Well, when I first got to Miss Lane, when we first got the plane, Miss Lane picked us up. She talked to us for a while, and we proceeded to the vessel in a boatyard. We get to the boatyard. She was telling us, like, it was me and my friend George. We both flew in together. So she was telling us about the boat or whatnot, telling us they had food ready on the boat. So the first person that we saw when we got to the boat, well, my first impression of the boat here was like, wow, this is a big, raggedy, rusty boat. So I asked her, I said, Miss Lane, is that boat, safe? She said, oh, yeah, it's safe. So when we got on the boat, we walking around, and I met this guy named Ross. He was kind of drunk or whatever. He just started talking crap to Miss Lane about the food and how long he had been there, because he had been there a week before we came. So he was asking her, like, why haven't the boat haven't left, and why is the food, why they got this old food on the boat, and he was just going off on her or whatever. And she was showing us the room. He was just talking crap to her. So whatever, she left or whatever, and he started talking to us, and he was just talking, telling us what was going on. That he had been there for a week. He was from New York, and he was ready to go. He had did it before with another company, that's what they do. And he was just explaining to us what was going on. But it was like we first arrived on that boat, the beginning.
Mhm.
And as the day progressed, other people started coming. We started meeting new people and whatnot. And we still were sitting there. They kept telling us every other day that we was going to leave. So eventually the Coast Guard came, and we was figuring out why we couldn't leave, because the boat was kind of like, it was so old to where the Coast Guard was finding so many problems on the boat. They was like, man, it's unsafe to take this boat out to sea, because it's incapable of working. Like, the boat doesn't work properly. And so the Coast Guard finally, they kept filling the boat. Then eventually they got whatever they need to get fixed so they could leave. And we finally left. We finally left Seattle, Washington. We finally left. And I want to say we made it pretty much 4 hours. We didn't really make it there 4 hours from where we had left. And the boat broke down. The boat just broke down in the middle of the ocean. The middle of the ocean. And
oh my gosh,
man, I thought we was gonna die, because I got videos of the boat, like the window of the boat was in the water, and it was going like, it was throwing, all you could hear was stuff just flying around the room, the kitchen. You could hear Ivy's box hit, like it was just like boom, boom, everything falling over, because the boat was about to tip over. That's how bad the waves was throwing this boat. So I was so scared. I crawled out my room, and I was scared. I crawled out my room, and I crawled to my friend George's room, and he was in there praying. So we just started praying, like, cause we didn't know what was gonna happen, because if the boat turned over, there's no way for us to get out. So it's like, there's no way, it's nothing you can do. Just that. So I'm thinking like it's the end, because the motor went out. Like, it was the motor was out. We was dead at sea, no power, no nothing. The boat was just at a drift, and it was like I said, we left from Seattle, Washington. We probably didn't get out 5,000 miles for the boat break down, and then and throughout the trip, it kept breaking down. So it was kind of like That boat was just crazy. And it was just really, like I said, then we started going on, we started meeting, that's when Carson's a great guy. But whatever he got going on, let the records know. Carson is a great guy. But the crap is him and his parents, like, the crap that they got, that crap they got going on, like how they did us, it's really wrong how they did us. Whatever they got going on, you know, how they did us, I don't even want to say what I